What's up? Feel like a magnet, you trying to have it. Let's see. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. It's the God in me. 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 Hey, what y'all know about that? It's the God in me. It's the God in me. Woo. What's up, guys? Good evening. It's the God in me. Damn, I should have put a hat on today. Woo. It's the God in me. Man, this has been in my head all day. I love this song. Love me some Mary Mary. What up, beautiful people? Yep, there you go. Think it's so fresh. Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Ashley Renee, Love Trish Ann, DJ Dragony, MPH, Trudy, Shepherd, yours truly. What up, guys? What up, my family? How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday, wherever you at. Let me bring this down some. I feel like I'm short. Happy Monday, wherever you're at, man. Shout out to my warriors in the house. What's up, warriors? So good to see y'all. Oh my gosh. So good to see y'all. It feels good to be here. It feels good to be alive. Oh gosh, it feels good to come and meet y'all on this beautiful Monday. I hope everybody's been good. Um, I always look forward to these lives, especially now because I'm in a different place in my healing. So it's like, coming on here now, my energy's different, my mind is different. It's a breath of fresh air when I get off of these lives now versus when I first started. It was like anxiety and just pain and tears. Oh my God. Now I can just fully authentically be myself in so many different ways. And I love that. It's because I am actually healing, steady. And it feels good, y'all. It feels good. That's why I'm able to get up and come and motivate somebody, or at least, share where I'm at with other healers. I mean, other survivors and thrivers, because we're in this together, y'all. We're in this together. I'm so glad to be here to talk to y'all about what's been on my heart. For the past couple of days, I have been seriously marinating on some things. And I'm going to be transparent with y'all, just like I always am. But today I want to be transparent and tell y'all some things that I've probably have not shared. And I'm going to get to it. But I appreciate all of you being here. Brother Hype Man Nerd for the word. Good to see you this evening. Lonnie Watkins, what's up? Says, bring it, sister. Looking forward to what you got for us. Cecilia Valdez, hey, mommy. So happy I was able to be on this live tonight. 2 years, no contact. Awesome. He made my life a living hell. 8 months of hell. Love your videos. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Yours truly. I'm finally getting back to myself again, being social and meeting new people. I'm so happy the pain isn't controlling my life anymore. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm proud of you. Please keep going. Oh my gosh, you guys. Because you have to be the bigger person. I've been pondering on this message for a couple of days because a part of me just did not want to do it. I was like, God, I'm not finna sit here and do that. I'm not finna sit here and tell them that. And when I say being the bigger person, I'm gonna tell you what I mean. We're gonna talk about it. If you're new to my channel, what's up? Hello, welcome to the community. Take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Hey, if you like this video, if it resonates, if it helps you, give the video a thumbs up. Shout out to my loyal day oneers, my family out there. Good to see y'all back and in another live with me. But those of you who don't know, I'm Mommy So True. I am I'm a woman who have survived narcissistic abuse my entire life. It took a very long time for me to connect the dots as to why I grew up feeling so emotionally beat down, emotionally exhausted, emotionally confused, emotionally misunderstood. And just like many of you, it took some unhealthy relationships to kind of get me where I'm at now with what I know about narcissistic abuse. But for me, it's been lifelong. The culture I grew up in, Ghanaians, West Africa, highly narcissistic. The churches I grew up in, religion, highly narcissistic. Narcissistic mother, now narcissistic siblings. Just have dealt with these type of people. And I have dealt with a lot of pain and shame, some regret, some guilt, a lot of confusion and a lot of frustration just around understanding narcissistic people because of my own pain. I've I've had a challenging time in the past trying to separate the trauma from the knowledge. As a survivor of narcissistic abuse, a true survivor of narcissistic abuse, somebody who knows how this feels from the maternal womb to being outside physically and dealing with it, you only know if you know. The pain that this comes with, the weight that this comes with can literally weigh you down in life, and it can leave you in bitterness and pain. And when you start to discover this information, one thing you start to do is feel anger and rage about all of the shit that's happened to you. That's not your fault. Once you start learning these people really are sick, you really get filled with anger and rage. Because the truth of the matter is, none of this shit they do is fair to the people that they do it to. And when you learn the information, it's almost like you're being forced to learn to forgive and forget people because they're sick. And as someone who's been victimized, that's hard and it's cold to hear and to deal with. And for me, I spent a lot of my life fighting this the wrong way, not realizing that I always had all of the power to just simply cut these people off and walk away. Because you have to be the bigger person. Dealing with narcissistic people, to me at this point, is very simple. It's very simple. It's either you're going to tolerate it or you're not going to tolerate it. And it might be easier said than done. So I'm going to break it down a little bit to y'all because you have to be the bigger person. What does that mean? Why do you keep saying that? First of all, when we were intertwined in these narcissistic relationships, we found ourselves apologizing for things we did not do. We found ourselves begging and pleading for love in all the wrong places, going above and beyond to get responses we were never going to get. That was us being the bigger person in the wrong way. We thought, maybe if I just push this under the rug, maybe if I try a little harder, maybe if I just ignore them this time, maybe if I just stay quiet this week, maybe if I don't speak up this time, maybe if I just keep it all to myself, we can bring peace. We can have peace. They won't be mad. Maybe if I just walk on eggshells, maybe if I go to therapy, if I go see a counselor, maybe if I just let them, let them have their way, talk about me, criticize me. It's okay. I'll take it. I'll eat it, whatever. I can handle it. Maybe if I just, perfect my character so I can meet their needs, maybe everything will be okay. But you had no idea this is not that kind of party. This is no space for you to be people pleasing, putting them before you. No, 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 no. You're dealing with a narcissist. This is a whole different ballgame. You don't deserve to be in their presence because they don't know what to do with someone like you. Because they are narcissists. It doesn't matter what you have to bring to the table, what your value is. They are a narcissist. And the only end result is you're going to be hurt. You're going to feel this shit. Ray Justice, God bless this stream and everyone here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much love to you. Much love to you. We are all here because we do want to be the bigger people here. When you're in the matrix of narcissistic abuse, you think that you need to humble yourself. Let me look in the mirror. Let me fix me. What can I do to help this person be comfortable? Because for some reason, nothing satisfies them. And here you are burning yourself out, trying to satisfy them, trying to keep them up. And it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. If anything, they pull you down. They pull you down. That's those parents. That's that family. They pull you down because what? They use you. Emotionally, using you. Money, draining it. Physically, beating you down. I'm talking about completely just stripping you of anything and everything because they're narcissists and they're energy draining vampires. The way they're designed, they can't even help but to steal, kill, and destroy. It's sad, but it's true. The flawedness of the character. The flawedness of the character is the reason why you must run. This is being the bigger person. And I'm not saying everybody's going to run because everybody can't. I get it. But if you want freedom, you want peace, you want joy in your life, you want stability, you got to accept what's in front of you. You got to accept what it is. And you got to take the power and do something about it because they're not. They're not going to do nothing about it. They're not going to cut you loose. If anything, they're just going to enjoy the fact that you're still here another year. You're still giving another 5 years. You're still wasting your breath talking about them getting help and you still arguing back and forth with them and talking about, I just don't understand you. I just don't know why you can't change. You've got to be the bigger person. Stop wasting your breath and your time with narcissistic people who will never get it. You've got to be the bigger person because what you end up doing is you'll find yourself in this cycle for a very long time. For a very long time. Too much chaos comes with narcissistic abuse for you to not understand what I'm saying. Too much drama. You wake up every day to a problem. Every day there is something new to deal with. Every day there is something in front of you that you must be challenged with. Every day there is new criticism to face. Every day there's more dirt to deal with. And I don't say this because I feel like, narcissists are just these terrible human beings. And no, I just think that if you love yourself, protect yourself from a narcissist because they can't even help how destructive they are. You got to be the bigger person. You cannot depend on the narcissist to be the bigger person in this situation. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. You're going to hurt yourself more and more and more. Because by design, a narcissist does certain things and it's almost as if they can't help it. By design, the narcissist chooses to go to the only person that they know, and that is this flawed character person that they've adopted and accepted because the person that they really wanted to be was stripped away from them. The narcissist is that child that did not get to develop their own identity. So they figured out some kind of identity that keeps them sheltered, shielded from ever having to face that self that's there, that has all this pain and all this shame. And when you're dealing with someone with that type of traumatic experience, that type of a wound to the point where they're almost stagnant in who they are, you must turn around and love yourself. You must turn around and be the one to let them go. I truly believe you must love the narcissist enough to leave them alone. If you love them enough, you'll leave them alone. Because you trying to keep them in your life, you trying to have them hang on, trying to carry on with stuff they really cannot handle, you're destroying your life because they're making you pay for all of that. They don't want that. A narcissist cannot be forced to change in any type of way. You cannot. There's nothing you can do. It ain't enough sexiness in the world, because what you're not understanding is the trauma behind that narcissist is much deeper than anything you could have ever imagined. The trauma is so deep. This person is literally running from the things they crave in life because it scares them. To me, I truly feel like many narcissists, it's not because they cannot love, they're afraid to love. There's levels to what a narcissist is. There's levels to where they're at. There's levels to how they are because of the level of trauma. That's why demons are classified. That's why disorders come in levels. There's spectrums for things. So for me, I don't box them all in the same category. I know that a lot of their behaviors are demonic, but I also know that you must have true understanding of what the pathology of a narcissist consists of for you to really understand that the power is in your hands to let them go. The power is in your hands to walk away. To stay with a narcissist is to really allow them to keep self-destructing their life because they're not pouring into their own life the way that they should, even when they're with you. Most narcissists are just very self-destructive like that, self-sabotaging their own life. Can't even help it because this is just who they are. It's like they're stuck in this vicious cycle, and a lot of people don't realize that narcissists leave relationships. They run from relationships because it's a protection. It's like a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism. That's why to us, it's like you're running from accountability. You don't want to take accountability for what you're doing, for your character. Yeah, that's what it screams to a person like you and I. But that narcissist, they're programmed to not be held accountable. The person you're trying to hold accountable is someone the narcissist knows they're really pretending to be anyway. Us forcing and demanding narcissistic people to change doesn't do anything but make it hard, make it worse, make them harsher. If you ever notice, once you start putting it out there, letting the narcissist know you're on to them, and you start saying certain things, they get meaner. Things get worse. They get more dramatic. They get more conniving. I am starting to learn how important it is to understand these people programming, because it got to a point in my life where I almost let anger override me. I almost let the rage take over. And it got like that because this is years of it for me. I'm talking about years of it for me, my entire life. And then to get to this point where I managed to survive the family part, then to turn around and marry a narcissist, I was full of rage. I was like, what the? I didn't deserve this. I did not go looking for this shit. I didn't do this. There's no way. Nobody can ever convince me to believe that we attract these people like people try to make it seem. No, they're just out here. There's people who have been poorly parented and highly traumatized to the point where the devil is playing with their soul. And it's people like me and you out here running into them because we want love. We want to be loved. We want relationships. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Too many times they try to tell victims of narcissistic abuse, you need to heal and improve and do this and do that and do that. I got to a point in my life where I was starting to get mad at therapists for trying to tell me what I need to fix because I've been narcissistically abused. I'm like, hold on, wait. It's not me. How much more shit can I work on me? I can't be perfect. It's not me. It's them. I have to be the bigger person here. I got to cut these people off. I got to move away. It's my family, but so what? I'm going to be the bigger person here because if I stay and keep trying to defend myself in this family, I'm going to beat my mama's ass. Let's just put it out there. I'm going to spaz out and I'm going to go crazy. And then I'm going to be in jail somewhere. That's what the devil wants. No, you got to be the bigger person. Because that anger will overtake you. It will have you doing some shit that you're going to regret because the things narcissists do, to me, gives a lot of evil. It just doesn't sit well. I can't excuse it. I don't even really care what spectrum you're on. I just think that to inflict people with the type of pain that narcissists bring, everyone is entitled to their anger, their rage, their words. Everybody that goes through this is entitled to feeling like, what the fuck did I just go through with these people? What are they trying to do to me? Are they trying to kill me? Are these people trying to kill me? You're entitled to it. But please learn that you must be the bigger person. Don't end up like a Betty Broderick and go kill that man and his new wife. They ain't worth it. They ain't worth it. You got to be the bigger person and know that, you know what? I am dealing with somebody who is stuck at the age of 2 or 3. Whenever that brokenness happened, you're stuck there. And there ain't shit I can do for you. There is nothing I can do for you because if I keep trying to do for you, I'm going to lose my mind because all I do is argue with you. All I do is try to get a little ass kid in a grown person's body to comprehend what I'm saying or understand simple fucking math, simple ABC adult conversations. That's draining. And it's annoying, it's irritating, it's unstable, it's unhealthy. And you got to be the bigger person to really look at the narcissist and say, you know what? What is the point? After a few months of somebody showing you this vicious cycle, a few years of going through this vicious cycle, it's like, wow, what's the point? You've got to be the bigger person here. There's no reason to try to call them out, expose them for what? Just silently disappear and fall off the face of the earth on them. If you can, if you have to. And let them deal with their demons. Because they will waste your life. They will waste your time. They will waste your time. I tell you guys a lot about my experiences with my ex-narcissistic husband. One of the main indications where I noticed I had to be the bigger person in the situation is when I noticed how mentally off this man was. What led for me to go to jail was because this man believed in his mind that I was meeting a man in the neighborhood. He really believed it. He was so convinced that I had something pinged on my maps. I don't know. Took my phone, saw some random ping in my map, literally drove in the neighborhood for probably an hour or so, driving around trying to find this man that he swear I was with. We hadn't even lived in this house for 2 weeks at this point. When he chased me around that kitchen island with that little ass knife and gave me that demon ass face, I knew right then and there I had to be the bigger person in this whole situation. I had to find a way out. I had to strategically find a way out. I had to find a way out. And in that moment, that night, what I did was not the bigger person's move. What I did was I threw hot water on him and caused an injury and went to jail. That was not me being the bigger person. That was me reacting in self-defense, in fear, and trying to prove a point like, man, you not me, not I. But had I known the knowledge and the power that I know now, I would have moved different. And he would have been the one in handcuffs. And he probably would have never came back home because he's a felon. This could have went differently. The situation could have stopped then if I would have moved differently. I could have reacted differently. And maybe he would have been pissed off and did something else that would have cost him. I don't know. But I cost myself. I hurt myself because I didn't know, you know what, I'm dealing with a fool, a childish fool. I don't care if you got a disorder or not. You are foolish. You're a child. You're not disordered enough to marry me though. You got sense enough to walk me in a jewelry store, buy me a ring, promise me a lifetime. Okay, so you're a fool. I don't need to see it on anybody's medical documentation that you're a narcissist. I don't give a damn. You're a fool. You proved it. You proved it. And when I laid in that jail for them 2 or 3 nights or whatever, I knew that when I got out of there, I had to make a change. I had to do something different. I had to be the bigger person. I had to take the situation at hand. I had to make certain calls. I had to start talking different. I had to stop sharing certain information. I had to cut certain people off. And I had to create a list of all the people that I was now coming for because they came for me. And strategically, one by one, they all got X'd the fuck off that list. Respectfully. And I really didn't even have to do a whole lot. Once I became the bigger person, changed my reactions, God stepped in. And the less I did, the more just unraveled right in front of me. They just narcissistically just went crazy right in front of me on their own. Narcissist Hex, hey, oh my gosh, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you being here. Oh my gosh. Yes, man. We've got to be the bigger person. And this is not coming from a place of pain or hurt or trauma. This is coming from a place of clarity and common damn sense. You don't owe a narcissist anything but, and I love you, but I can't be with you. I love you and I wish you well, but You just know. You can't come with me where I'm destined to go. No. You stay over there and I'll stay over here. I'm going to love you from a distance. Because those boundaries have to be real with narcs. They have to be. They'll take advantage of any little inch that they're given. And for so many of you, you're dealing with some narcissists that are so possessed demonically, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do for them. And instead of taking heed to, you know, becoming maybe self-aware and bringing some change and some light in their life, they rather hate and attack you. But you got to be the bigger person and make sure that you don't let that bother you. You remain unbothered. You just live your life unbothered, just doing you. Not caring what they think, what they're saying, what they have to say, because it ain't none of their damn business. You have to be the bigger person and understand that what you're dealing with is a narcissist. And if you're smart, you'll stay to yourself. You'll keep to yourself. Plant-based unicorn. Hi, my mother is the narcissist I'm detaching from. I can no longer do it, I guess. Thank you for your message. Yes, you have to be the bigger person. They're exhausting. They're draining. And they could care less if your life is being affected by it. Because it's not about you. The narcissist is so stuck on themselves, even though who they are is so questionable. Even to them, it's draining. So for you, detaching, disengaging, finding a way to disconnect, finding a way to set boundaries in that relationship. You don't have to go to your mom's house every day. You don't have to answer her calls every day. You don't have to talk to her every time she's looking to talk to you. You control that. When I started making changes like that with my own mother, our relationship really changed. She pretended to be my best friend when I would allow her to call me whenever she want. When I would allow her to come in my house and tell me how things need to be, abruptly changing stuff and ridiculing this and criticizing this. And so eventually I fell back. I distanced myself more and more and more and more and more. And now I became, you know, this rebellious daughter, this spiteful daughter. And then my sister became my replacement. A narcissist is looking for a puppet. If you're not willing to be their doll baby, they don't care about nothing you got going on. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Like, if you love your life, you must be the bigger person. You must not be afraid to switch up your moods, your reactions. You must not let them scare you because their voice might seem bigger than yours. Be the bigger person and know that you're dealing with somebody who is powerless and caught up in this this empty place. And the only power they have is when they can act like they are the boss of you, or they got control over you or the people in their life. But other than that, there's nothing there. There's nothing lives there. Somebody said they are disrespectful. Aubrey Goodgian, what's up? I said hi. I see you tonight. What's up, Miss Lady? Elisa Williams. Oh, you're talking to BJ. Hey, Alyssa, how are you doing tonight? How are you doing? I love when y'all inspire each other in these chats, though, for real. Oh my God. I know some of y'all are going through some challenges, man, but if you're, whether you're in a situation with a narc or not, because like I said, these people are people too. As much as we want to demonize all narcissists and cast them all out, the reality is these people are people too, okay? And some of you are dealing with narcissists that are your parents. You live with them, family that you have to put up with. You can't just get up and run away. So you have to understand what you're dealing with so you know how to deal with it so it doesn't backfire and hurt you, because it will if you don't see it properly and handle it accordingly. Narcissistic abuse will really turn around and mess you up if you don't understand what you're dealing with, man, because you will fight the wrong way. You will fight the wrong way. Someone said, I needed to hear this so bad. I'm at the edge of my life right now. Oh my God. Tikite, I'm so happy you're here. Please hang on. Don't you dare give up. Please be the bigger person and know that your life is important. You went through something so challenging, something so hard and so harsh, that the aftermath of it is literally, I want to give up on life, fuck life. But you got to be the bigger person because you have a life worth living. You have a life worth living. You're just around a lot of low lives that have sucked that shit out of you. But man, pour it back in. Pour it back in. Don't you dare give up. I'm telling you right now, I'm with you. I don't know what I just felt about you, but I need you to keep going. I don't know who this is. I just felt something about you, but I need you to keep going. I need you to keep going. They don't have no power over your life, over your future, not even your present. They don't. You've dealt with a bunch of miserable, low-life, jealous. Hang in there, okay? They are not worth you feeling low about your life. They are the low lives. They are the low lives, y'all. We've got to be the bigger people and pick up our life and keep it going. We are not going to give these people credit for destroying our life. because they don't love themselves. Keep going. You're not by yourself. You are not by yourself. You are not alone. Someone said, "Are you Muslim?" I'm not Muslim. You asking me if I'm Muslim? I'm not. But I know a lot about the Muslim faith, though. I love my Muslim people. At my wife, that's not the topic of this channel. I love y'all. Somebody said, "Why are you asking if they Muslim?" BJ, I love you, man. That's funny. Y'all better get them. Oh, Michael Boyd. What's up, King? He said, "I'm a little late, but I'm tuned in." What's up? You at work? Okay. They are not the end. It gets better on the other side of the narcissist. They damaged and they will try to destroy you. They are sick, said Joshua Anzalone. Absolutely. Absolutely. BJ Gaming says the devil would like me to take my narc ex-girlfriend off this mortal coil. Unfortunately for him, I'm not wired that way and she's not worth my freedom. Woo! You got to be the bigger person. Some of these people have took us through some shit. We want to pull those guns out. We want to go pull those. We want to pop up and show up at some of these doors, man, and be like, "So what's up?" You know, like talk that shit now. You know, like where my money at? Like, man, I feel it, but they're not worth your freedom. You're absolutely right. You got to be the bigger person. They are not worth it. Actually, they enjoy watching us fight. They will watch us fight and hurt ourselves. They will watch us fight and get in shit. And they would literally just sit back. When I was getting put behind that cop car, that man stood there at the door just smirking like, that's what you get, bitch. And then when I got out of jail, the only thing he was interested in talking about was how the female cop told him to leave me. He was bragging about how the female cop was in love with him. She told him to leave me because I ain't no good for him. I'm abusive this and abusive that. And that's when I knew I had to be the bigger person, because if I go back and forth with this nigga, I'm going to cut his damn throat. If I do not, if I do not be grown about this, if I don't go and research what I'm dealing with, I'm going to probably end up in a straitjacket, because this is not cool. This person is literally messing with my mental. This is not cool. You've got to be the bigger person. Some of y'all are dealing with narcs who are literally poisoning your food, you know, gaslighting you, making you feel like you're mental, got you on mental medication. Man, if you do not be the bigger person and find a way to run away from these people before they kill your ass, man. Sometimes I think about what I know a lot of y'all deal with out there, and it's like, man, I just wish I could tell each and every one of you how much the narcissist is not worth sitting in pain about. What we need to do is find whatever strength we can and put those pieces back together in our life. However painful, however lonely, it got to be done. It got to be done. Anthony Benjamin, don't ever get mad at them. That's what they want. It's pointless. It's pointless. Tamika Kelly, how do you get out safely? And is there specific counseling of victims of narcissistic abuse? That's, getting out safely. You know your situation. If you're dealing with somebody who is physically abusive or a threat to you leaving, you got to not be afraid to get police involved. A lot of people be scared of narcissists in that way, but it's like, why are you afraid to get somebody locked up who doesn't do you right? Why are you not gathering evidence to get them out of your life legally? You cannot be afraid of these narcs, no matter how violent they are. If you want to get out, strategically come up with a plan. Only you know your situation. Utilize resources in your area, because they're there. They're there. Make some calls. Ask for some assistance. Don't be afraid to get these people locked up, y'all. A lot of them need to be, restraining orders and all kind of stuff. If it's that bad, you don't want to sit in it. You don't want to make excuses for it. There are programs for people to get through narcissistic abuse. Um, I've seen some. I don't know how effective they are because to me, it's really just a mental fight, and it requires a lot of coaching for you to unprogram what's happened to you. I recommend, therapy if you have PTSD. Um, I recommend life coaching. There's a lot of life coaches like myself who help people overcome this. We talk to you, we help you see it from the perspectives that you should see it from because you're not looking at it the way you should. You're looking at it in the wrong lens. And that makes moving forward very hard. And so that's some of the things that I hope help you. If you ever have questions, just reach out to me. You can always email me. All of that, it will be in the description box below, but you can find me at mommysotrue@gmail.com. Sharon Woodson, I learned my pain was not for me. Ooh, it was to help others. Boy, you said that. That is so real. That is so real. He don't want me to work either, said Trista's World. So controlling. Wants to strip you of everything. You can't fix a person who doesn't want to be fixed. Accountability is number one, and they run and hide from that, says Michael Boyd. And shift blame everything on you, because trauma every day. You're not crazy. That's facts. That is facts. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. Tonight my husband came home smelling like woman's perfume, says Trudy Shepherd. Yay. Very strong and wanted me to notice it. So wicked. All because I don't give him no attention. Brute beast. Oh yeah. Once you start changing up, it's like you just become this challenge. Let me see how much I can hurt this person. And that's the design of the narcissist, whether intentional or not. It's sad to know that, they're wired to react in destruction first. And I believe that's part of why I'm intrigued with the whole self-aware narcissist that I'm seeing out there now. I'm like, okay, so these people can get help. It's a matter of if they want that. Can you take being held accountable? Because to me, the narcissist just needs to catch themselves. Just like all of us, a lot of people got narcissistic traits. I think every human carries that shit. And we all do fucked up shit in this world. Okay? Nobody is perfect. You have to catch yourself. You have to be willing to catch yourself and get your shit together. Okay? That's why we got self-aware narcs now, because we got narcissists willing to look at themselves in the mirror like, okay, maybe I am doing too much. I've really lost a lot of people in my life and I'm tired of that shit. But you got some that will never get to that point, and that's okay. I don't care about them. And where my mind is at now with healing, I'm like, okay, God, I see it. I see what's going on here. Because if you sit here and try to make it seem like everybody's a narcissist and, narcissists are just they're all just so effed up. You are going to sit in your house isolated until the day you die, because you're going to be paranoid. You're going to be sitting in fear. You're going to be afraid. And you're just going to think everybody is out for you. And that's a no. I don't want y'all to think that. I don't want y'all to think that that's me either, because I don't believe that's how this shit goes. These people are not that powerful. And the reason why I am feeling the way I'm feeling, for real, to be honest with y'all, I noticed that they have not put the diagnosis of a narcissist in the ICD coding. And to me, that speaks volumes. That means that they are not going to address this as a real issue. So people with narcissistic traits and disorders, they can change. They can get their shit together. It's a choice. Okay, it's a choice. Please miss me with all of this. They can't change and they're just thinking, no. If you don't want to change, you don't want to change. We all got messed up ways about ourselves that need to be addressed, but all of us ain't going to address it. Let's just be real. So to kill the confusion of who's a narc and who's an empath, that shit don't matter. How about you just get your shit together when you know that you have a problem within? That's really what it boils down to, if you ask me. Because I've listened to some preachers, I've listened to some people up there in life, and I've heard their backstory. I'm like, you sound like you used to be a narcissist, but you a different man. You a different woman. People have got to want to change. And a lot of narcs are programmed to just be stuck. That's why you got to focus on you and get the hell away from these people, because you don't have time to be sitting around waiting for somebody to see if they want to be self-aware, see if they want to. No, how about you just cut them off and keep it pushing? Let them figure that shit out. Let the narcs deal with each other. To me, that's being the bigger person, because if you choose to be blind to what the narcs are doing, you can't be mad that your life is stagnant. You can't be mad that you're still dealing with the same shit. You can't be mad that you're not getting different results in life. We got the power. I don't blame the narc. I don't blame nobody. I'm thankful for the education, but I know that I had the power. I've always had it. That's why I can now be the bigger person and watch the narcissist sit somewhere look stupid about losing somebody like me. You feel mad dumb now, don't you? I know why I get hoovered. It don't got nothing to do with the fact that that person is a narcissist. It's regret. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. It's regret. I will be the bigger person. I was married to somebody who was so focused on image that he wanted to make sure my phone had a picture of him on there. If I was on social media, I was posting about him. So you know what I did? I was the bigger person. I created a fake ass Instagram page for his ass. I bought fake likes, fake followers, and everything. And every time I posted a picture of him, I bought fake likes. Oh, look, baby, we got thousands of likes on your picture. Aren't you happy? Aww. You fucking fool. You think I'm going to post you on social media and you treat me like shit at home? You're crazy. So, okay, I'll post you on social media until you realize that that shit was fake. And then one day when he finally noticed it was fake, once he discarded me and finally went through those followers, oh, you want to be somebody great so bad. That's why your social media was fake. I was like, I don't want to be nobody great. If I wanted to be on social media, I know my presence. I know what it would bring. You're the fool here, but I'm going to let you have it. Little did he know, I was never thirsty for image or none of that. The programming that I came in, the relationship with, to make us this internet couple or whatever the hell you want to call it, bringing our family onto social media, I was intentional with it. I knew I was going to grow that type of a channel because I was intentional with it. I knew the love that I had behind it. This person thought I was playing games like him though. So yep, you got a fake ass page. And then I divorced your ass and created my own channel, and you see what it's doing. So now this person is still stuck trying to grow a page. He's been working on his Instagram page for 10 plus years. I started an Instagram page 6 months ago. Guess what, y'all? I have more followers than he has grown in 10 plus years. He has to, that's regret. He has to sit there and see that. He has to sit there and wow, she is the bigger person. Wow, she is mature. Wow, she did have a plan. Wow, she is smart. Wow, she didn't really care about likes and views because she can get that shit. She has that aura. Yeah, fool. Yeah. What's up now? Now you wish I was that wife begging for you to come back and begging and all that. No, I have to be the bigger person and leave your ass alone. Let somebody else marry you. Because you were a waste of my time, my energy, and you humiliated me. I have to be the bigger person and move on with my life through the humiliation, through the shame, through all the ugliness. I did it. It's cool. I bared my cross. It's cool. I've taken my losses. It's cool. I am still paying for all of the debt you left me in. But because I had to be the bigger person and take all those L's and eat them and still smile, guess who's going to walk out of here with triple the blessings? Hello. Guess whose life is going up? Hello. Guess who's thriving within and outwardly? Hello. Because I had to be the bigger person. I had to walk away from my narcissistic mother and let her raise those children. You deal with those kids. I am not their mother. They are not my responsibility. Because you want me to accept your flawed character. I have to suffer in my life and take on your responsibilities. I'm not doing that anymore. I am choosing to be the bigger person. The bigger person in me is I know better. I know that that is actually wrong for me to do because it's taking my life away from me, and that is not fair. It shouldn't be like that. Not in that way. As a sibling, you should want to be there for your family and do things, but narcissistic family, yeah, they take that from you. You have to approach things much differently. You have to be the bigger person because they are after your life and they don't really give a damn how your life plays out. So you better put your life in front of you. You better prioritize you. You are number one, two, and three. My God, I had to let that out. I had to let that out today. It's been on my mind. I'm just like, yeah, I get it. I get it. I understand. I can let so many things go because I get it. I get it. I ain't fighting it. I ain't mad. I get it. I understand why I must move on and not look back and not feel bad. Cut off with no remorse. Your loss, not mine. Okay? Shh. Mm-mm-mm. Man, I appreciate y'all tonight. I'm just looking through these comments before I let y'all go. Trista's World. Hey, he ghosted me and I gave in, kept calling. Then I got close to God. Every time you draw away from God, it's not the plan. And God is saying get close. Today and yesterday, he talked to me and I told him I can't. Once God gets in there, it definitely gets harder. It definitely gets harder for you to keep on allowing that because you feel that this person is not ready. They're not genuine. They're still the same spirit. They're still the same person. So you have no more energy to give in. Oh my God. Andre Shelley, in the morning, I have been busy with work and get back to work. Oh, I'm about to let y'all go. I know we all gotta get up and work tomorrow. Oh my God. Someone said, I love me more. Who is that? Terry Blossoms. What's up? I love me more. Shout out to my members that are on here tonight, man. It's good to see y'all. Deborah Barnes says, I left his ass alone, but he tried to be friends, and hell nah, that shit didn't work either. I know that's right. Nope. We ain't being no friends. Leave me alone. Shoot. I love that you made a choice to be the bigger and better person, says Jonette. Yeah, I had to, man. They're not worth any other option. I learned that the hard way. Thought I was done with the narc world. Now my daughter with the narc shit too. Oh boy. Just put her on game to what you know and pray for her. Oh my goodness. Y'all are great. Alyssa, you can't do enough for a narcissist. They will take your life slowly by giving you daily projects and dominating your life. Woo! Slowly but surely, just chipping away at your life. Mm-mm-mm. My goodness. Ugh, the audacity. Mm-mm-mm. Someone said, Trista, run, run, run. Trista, they telling you to run, girl. Mm-mm. My therapist told me as a giver, you have to have limits because narcissists don't have limits when it comes to taking. Hoo-hoo! Boundaries are very important. You're plant-based unicorn. You're on it. You're on it. Very important. Very, very much so. Taste teeth. Wow, I was just randomly scrolling and found you. Loving this. Thank you for sharing wisdom with us. Needed to hear these words. I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Narcs devalue, love, bomb, discard, run, run, run. That vicious cycle. It's wash, rinse, repeat. Literally. Literally. Who got time to keep going through that, you know? Trudy said, Mommy, I tell you, my daughter and I working and saving to exit the building. We are looking forward to change in silence. He has no clue. That's what I'm talking about. You got to make your exit in silence. They don't need to know what you're doing. They don't need to know that you even know what they're doing. You need to just act numb and clueless until it's time to go. You got to be the bigger person. There is no, I'm about to leave your ass. And no, you're dealing with a narcissist. You're asking for problems. You're asking for trouble. You're literally asking for trouble. You just need to, I know you a damn narcissist. And only narcissists do that. Only narcissists got time to call other people a narcissist. You once you catch on to a narcissist, you just shut up. You plan, you pray, and you run. Okay? Literally in that sequence. Literally. Oh, narcissist Hex, man. Good evening. Good evening. I love seeing you in my chats, man. Uh, Peace and blessings to everybody, though. I'm so happy y'all were here. It was a good conversation. I just really had to, I just want you to know, man, just be the bigger person. Just be the bigger person. Just be the bigger person because you have to. And those of you who have walked away, have protected their peace, you know what this means. You know what I'm talking about. And you know how good it felt to finally do that and move on. There's no greater peace when you become the bigger person and you educate and become empowered and understand what a narcissist is. It's like, oh, you little demon, just pat him on the head. Oh, you little demon, you you little powerless little demon. Sit your ass down somewhere. Oh my God. Oh man. Man, I pray for everybody. I pray for the narcissists too. Hell, they need it. Everybody need it. We all need prayer. Some of these people are crying out for help. They need it too, y'all. So it is what it is. I love us all. I love us all. I'm a God person and I don't count nobody out because God is greater than all of this in my eyes. I truly feel like we all have a chance and it's up to you. Narcissist or not, it's up to you. We all can take our power. We all can walk in the light of God. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Much love, guys. Wishing y'all a beautiful evening wherever you are. Man, thank you for the engagement tonight. So many messages. I wish I could sit here and just go through all of this, but it would literally take me another 30 minutes to an hour. I would love, hey, viewers watching. He said you are the light of this world and they want to flush out that light. Ooh, y'all be going in. Y'all be going in. Shout out to those of you who have been through narcissistic abuse with family members, man. That's another thing too. For me, it's been easy for me to forgive and move on from my narcissistic relationship with my ex. I don't hold grudges because I truly understand his trauma. And one thing I know is the same narcissistic abuse I went through, that's what that's the same narcissistic abuse narcissists go through. The result is just different. My heart goes out to them because I know they're suffering too. And I know a lot of people think I'm crazy when I talk about the narcs and how they can change and all of that. But I know what I'm saying. I know what I've seen. And I don't turn anyone away. That's just not who I am. And even though I've been through this pain and I've had this anger and I've been pissed off, I can never replace my love with hate. And that's just where I'm gonna leave it at. And to me, that's being the biggest person at its oh man, like I never knew I could even get here. But I have all the love to give. That shit is free, yo. That shit is free. Them narcs need it. They need that love, man. But guys, I love y'all. I do church and therapy, and my family helped guide me from my darkness. Oh, narcissist Hex, I love you, sir. Keep your head up, and thank you for joining this live. I'm excited to see what God is gonna do on this channel for all of us who are seeking healing. I really am. Tish Leah, you are so encouraging. Thank you for your channel. God is working through you to encourage and bring everybody up to higher level. You are doing God's work to help people. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You guys, y'all be, ugh, y'all be sugaring me up. Fusion Empire. Hello, my name is Jalen. I'm 12 years old, but I have cancer, so I won't be here long. I love watching your videos, and I wanted to watch you before I die. Goodbye, world. Please tell me that's a joke. Jalen, are you for real? Is that a for real comment, y'all? Because I'm looking like, hold on. Wow, my heart goes out to you. If that's a real person, if that's a real comment, I am touched by that. I don't know what to say. I'm glad I'm still scrolling through these comments. But wow, wow, gosh, we love you, Jalen. We love you. Okay. Oh man, thank you for being here and for dropping that love in my chat. You just touched me so deeply. Oh my God. Wow. I was not expecting that. Oh, Jalen, I love you. Big old cyber hug, my friend. Big old cyber hug, my friend. And you better check in as long as you're around. I need to see you on every live if you're here, okay? Deborah says, my mom passed in December. Oh, I'm sorry, Deborah. She was the only one I don't mess with. None of my family who have all shown true colors. I have God and He's all I need. Oh, we're here for you too, Deb. So sorry to hear that. My goodness. Eugene H, the further I get from the pain, the more clarity I have. The more clarity I have. I was in denial. Yeah. I knew right from wrong, but I chose to ignore it. She scares me how good she was at manipulating, gaslighting the whole gambit. Woo! I'm proud of you though. Distance helps you dissolve. It helps you dissolve that trauma bond. It helps you just get clarity and see it for what it is. You got to get away. You got to step back so you can look at it. So proud of you. Moonlight. It is what it is. Better to have peace of mind than physical things. Life is spiritual. Bada boom, bada bang, bada bang. I love that. I love that. The Desart Target 6891. What's up, sis? Documentation is very important. It will help you if and when you need it. Write everything down. Start a journal if you have to. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because one thing about it, the narcissist is collecting evidence. They probably got devices, cameras watching you and stuff. So you better have your evidence too. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Whew. Yes, we choose. Light or dark, says Narcissist Hex, but there needs to be a desire to change. Therapy is crucial. Absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody said never delete your texts. Ooh, those texts come in handy when it's time to fight. Corinne, what's up, warrior sis? Facts. I caught myself and felt bad. That's how you know you're not a narc. Okay? Okay? When you be like, okay, damn. And you know you're not a narc when you literally ponder on the bad shit you do for days. Sometimes I do stuff. I might say something to somebody and I think it's too mean. I'm gonna think about it for days. Like, damn, did I really say that? Maybe I should have said it like this. How did they feel? If somebody said it to me like that, how would I feel? Like, yeah, I guess. Let me see. My mom and dad moved. It was too much. I'm living by myself and he's trying to destroy me. It's a new man. I feel like I'm being isolated. Yes, he don't live with me, but he channels me sexually. Ooh, girl, it's time to cut somebody off. It sound like, sound like you, no ma'am. That gave me a headache reading that shit. Bella, it all depends on how you want to be. You act how you think. Yeah, Joshua Anzalone. Oh, I have, and narcs won't bring me back to the old me. I love you, Joshua. He be talking shit. Ah, Narcissist Hex, I agree. Narcs can change, but most of them won't. Yep, that's exactly what I say. Most won't. Most won't. He says my channel is Narcissist Hex. Might show this. I love this stream here. This is all truth. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Oh man, me and Narcissist Hex may do some work together one of these days. I think it would be so amazing for my channel to hear from Narcissist Hex. You guys should check out his channel. Check out his channel. If you listen to what's his name? The dude with the dreadlocks, the self-aware narcissist. Oh God, y'all know who I'm talking about. Lee Hammond. Yeah, there you go. If you like Lee Hammond, you listen to Lee Hammond, you like his realness and his rawness about the narcissist. Narcissist Hex. Yeah. I am very proud of what you're doing. I appreciate you for what you're doing. Ashley Renee, what's up? How they gonna change when they have enablers? Listen, that's a them problem. That's a them problem. The narcissists, if they want to change, they know how to get away from their enablers. Shoot, that's a damn problem. Don't let that fool you. Narcissists know they need to change their environment if they really want to change. They know what that's going to come with. That's just like us. In order for us to heal, we had to get away from the flying monkeys and all of that. All the enablers of us and the narcissist. So it goes the same way. We can't change if we don't change our environment. It goes the same way for them. It goes the same way for them. So, dang, y'all wrote a lot tonight. Absolutely, all human beings can change if they want to change, if they want to change the mind. Linton Brownie, thank you for dropping that. Absolutely, I agree. Mine's had someone hack my Facebook page because he was jealous. Now I can't get it back, says Priscilla's life page. Oh, Lord, Priscilla, for real? Oh, good God. No, we ain't doing all that. Daniela Garcia, I need this so bad right now. Glad I popped up on my shorts. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad those who were able to catch this caught it, man. We'll be back again Friday night live, 9 p.m. Eastern time with your girl, Mommy So True. Man, we're going to keep thriving and moving forward. We're going to stay educated and empowered. It's not going to change. We're not hateful and bashful. This is all about knowledge, growth, and healing for everybody, no matter where you are on this spectrum. Because before I leave, the last thing I'm going to say is, being on these platforms and doing what I'm doing, what I'm learning is we'll never really know who the real narcs are anyway. So it's all really about healing in general. A lot of people come on here and crying like they're empaths, and they're probably not. We would never know that. So we don't know who's behind these screens, who's behind these cameras, and who is seeking what real help or what real healing. It could be a narc, it could be an empath, it could be whatever. To me, that's not the problem. I don't care about that. It's about healing our life. It's about moving and transitioning from darkness to light. And that's just point blank, period. Because I think about my siblings, and I would want for my mother to heal her life for the sake of my siblings. I think about y'all with children, and I will want those narcs to heal their lives for the sakes of their children, because I know what it's like to not have that dad, to not have that mom. Narc or not, we all want love. We all want validation. We all want parents. Do y'all hear how serious that is? That it boils down to just healing our life, because we all have been abandoned in love. That's you, the victim, and that's the abuser too. They were victimized too. So to me, it's just like, this is all about just God's people who want God, people who love God, people who understand and want to see God. The devil's been after us, and God wants to set us free, and that's all I'm getting from this whole experience. I'm not making it personal at all. I don't have time for that. I don't have the heart for that. I just want to see everybody happy and free and joyful and fulfilled. God is good. It is well. Until next time, y'all. Y'all be blessed. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for being here. Shout out to those of you who were here and stuck with me this whole time. I know I went over much longer than I expected, but it is what it is. Sometimes I sit here and it just comes out. And I appreciate y'all sharing with me and vibing and talking back with me. But I'm so excited to be back Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're not missing those weekly videos in between my lives. And yeah, catch me Friday night live again. Okay, guys, reach out, inbox me, email me, all that good stuff. Information is in the description box, guys. I will see y'all Friday night. Have a good week, guys. Keep thriving. Keep surviving. Keep going. Keep thriving. Keep surviving. Keep going. I'm about to start writing music because y'all be having me lit. Keep going. Keep surviving. Keep thriving. Hey, yes. I'm feeling too good. Let me take my ass to sleep. Let me. I'm really tired for real. When I'm tired, this is how I be. Let me take my jittery butt to bed, guys. Until next time, survivors. Peace.